Laid out right before us, we have two paths, but the same destination. And it's a very dark, a very bleak, very nightmarish future. And it's a reality, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. We can do what we can to try to prolong it, soften the blow, or look out for our own best interests, even if it is in a malicious, selfish, or type of way, but more like looking after our people, our own, the path of least resistance. But either way, it's a dark future. And if you're a truther, if you're a believer, you know what that future is. You know what that world is. You know what that prophecy is. And you know what is written. The enemy is running loose in this world. You feel the spiritual gash wound that has happened recently through this year. Just all of the different events that have happened, whether it be the Charlie Kirk, Irina Zarutska, all the ICE stuff, the different riots, and we know they're all manufactured. It's been planned this way, but that's what we're getting at here. That's part of the paths that we're taking. So what we're looking at right here is what a lot of people are afraid that Trump is going to do. We sure own the libs. It's a great meme because it's true. That is a future that is possible. Unfortunately, I feel that this is the path of least resistance right here. Because the other path, and a lot of us are seeing it happen right before our eyes, the beasts have been unleashed upon the earth. The violence, look at all the Western civilization countries, the European countries, the white countries, population displacement, all the violence, the gaslighting, the projection, everything is all inverted. Getting accused of the very thing that's happening to you, and it's been happening to you your entire life. And everybody acts like it's a big pretend thing, like we don't know what's going on. So you got that future. And so much of this is just something that was on the media. This stuff has been happening. You just don't hear about it because they cover it up. And we all know it's happening. Oh, man. It's a sick, sick world. But it's on purpose. You got those two different scenarios. They created the problem. They came up with the solution so they can get the outcome they wanted. The Hegelian dialectic. It's been used since kingdoms were kingdoms, empires were empires, rulers were rulers, pharaohs were pharaohs. But either way, they still get the outcome that they want. And we all know what that is: the kingdom of the Antichrist, the New World Order. They want us, like those things in Wally, the people in Wally, a bunch of fat blobs that can't even move a muscle, that can't even breathe on our own. constantly stimulated with screens in front of our faces. We all know that's where it's going. Look at how much our skills are diminishing. Our memories are fading. Can't even remember phone numbers like we used to. And just think about the generation that was born in the digital age. They have no idea about the world we lived in, the world before, the analog world. They have no idea. And just think about how it's going to be for their kids and their grandkids, if they even have any at all, with the way population is declining. They want us reliant on them.
Driveway, if you were to hold that space. Now, what did I get to do? I don't want to do that. Well, then what do you want to do? I don't know. Something. Well. Make a place where it goes. It doesn't sound good. Birds in the house. If you can't fool the straws, I'm going to do something good. What? Over here.
To think that this was far-fetched when it first came out.
Everything you need to be happy. Your day is very important to us.
I mean, this video was uploaded 12 years ago. You know the movie's older than that, I'm sure, so... And the sad thing is that the future that we're going to see is going to be a lot worse than this. This is like Disneyland compared to what we're going to be involved with. I don't know about all the machines and all of that stuff, but either way that they're going to be plugging us into the Matrix. False flags, those type of things have always been strategies used in military or just population control. It's been happening. And we think it's just left and right. And we've seen it evolve with today's politics. Let me start over here. These are supposed to be the same thing, but these guys are just representing the corporations and everything. These guys are supposed to be representing us. These guys are supposed to be representing us, but they got the wrong politics, and they're supposed to, they don't realize that they're stepping into communism and it's a bad thing. They think it's good, but they do have more in common with these guys because they all want the same thing. These guys are just more honest about it, and these guys are just a bunch of people out for themselves. It's not like how it used to be, or at least what we thought it was. The truth and the reality of it, it's this. Now, not all of these are in order the right way. Like the queen isn't on the top over here. She's not around anymore. Anyways, this is a really old picture. This has been used in truth or documentaries like back in the 2000s. Shoot, man. Like super old. But some of these are kind of in the different order and stuff, but this is pretty much the layout of everything. They like to audible. Like they'll have a plan, they'll go according to the plan, and then things change. They audible and they switch things around. There's no need to control these anymore. They've already controlled all of these. They're all watered down. Well, Christianity's watered down. All the other ones are false anyways. So with those two paths, but they just want to crush it all together now. You got to really decide. You can't just sit back and you go, okay, I'm not going to do anything because I don't want this future. Well, this future is going to affect you too, whether you're white or not. When Western civilization falls, you're not going to have this comfy world you're living in right now. That's going to be gone. The third world is here. It's here. Have you been to a Walmart lately? Look around. Pay attention. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't believe what you see on TV. Believe with your eyes. Look things up yourself. Fact check, especially in the age of AI. Our algorithms are manipulating our own minds, even in the genres and the type of circles that that we're in. You don't understand how these algorithms work. They can slowly change you the way you think. You think that you're getting into something that you're into, or that's in the realm of what you're into and stuff like that, but it can gradually veer you off into some weird, strange, direction without you even realizing it. Your feeds are a whole lot different than they used to be. You see it when you're scrolling through your social media. Just think about it when you're scrolling on there and watch. You'll see in time, you'll hear something come out that they did some kind of manipulation with the algorithms where it gradually started changing, the way people think, or got them into this, or they obsessed over this or that. You'll see. We already know that they're addictive, and that they're created, by the same people that work in Vegas and all that with the gambling stuff. But you're going to see it on a psychological level where they have manipulated us on a whole nother way that has never been seen before. And watch, you're going to hear about it. Things are going to only get worse, man. But you know what? We got the hope of the Lord. We know how it ends. We may suffer, we may go through tribulation. We may face horrors like we've never seen. We may feel pain that we never thought we'd ever feel. We may be betrayed by those that we love the most. We see it in the Word. The Word tells us these things are going to happen. We just got to be prepared. Got to keep oil in our lamps. We got to be a light to the world and for each other. We got to look after our brothers and sisters. We got to look after our own people, our neighbors, fellow Americans, those in Western civilization, your own people. And you got to stop looking for unity with those that hate you and those that want to kill you, that want to see the end of your existence, your history, your people, everything that you stand for, your beliefs, your loyalty to God. They're cowards. They can't beat you face to face on an open battlefield. They use manipulation and deception. Evil never introduces itself as evil. You go, hey, I'm evil, I'm the bad guy. I'm here to destroy your world and everything you love. Get ready for a tyrannical takeover. No. It always introduces itself as the solution. It always does. Even Satan masquerades as an angel of light. And just think about every bad situation we've been in life. Most of the time it looked really tempting, something inviting, something attractive, something fun. It's just like junk food. It looks delicious, it looks inviting, it tastes good. Eat too much of it, look what happens. Anyway, we got to have hope in the Lord. Look after each other.